Hey, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is what we got going on for April 28, 2023. If you'd like to make a purchase, you can go ahead and do so at tarotbarbiecom. I got crystal sage incense, personal readings, and much more. Let's get it. Virgo's coming in with the Moon card, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Oh, Virgo, it's so sad energy. So this person is really going within now, coming to the realization that they feel really, really bad and really horrible and lonely without you. They obviously want to come back towards you guys, but they're carrying so much burden, so much stress. They have been feeling really heavy on their heart space of how they just left you or abandoned you. But in the end, this is how they actually feel. So they feel like they're lonely. They feel like they abandon themselves when they decide to abandon you. And they're trying to shine some sort of light on this, but they think that they're going to be able to come back towards you guys. But you guys like freed yourself, which is amazing for you guys in the end, right? So you guys came in with the Eight of Cups. You're like, no, I'm gone. Like the Sun card, Nine of Cups. Like you guys are going towards your happiness. You're going towards your freedom. You're living your best life. You guys know that prosperity, abundance, fruitfulness is literally waiting on the other side of that door for you guys, right? Because when one door closes, another door opens, which is amazing for you guys. So it's like one door had closed and then another one immediately opened for you guys, which is like you guys feeling so much more better about yourselves, you feeling good, living your best life and saying, you know what, I'm going to enjoy the sun, I'm going to enjoy my freedom. And that's exactly what you guys are going to be coming into. So it's like when one door closes, Five of Pentacles, the door closed, right? You guys gotta shut it out. When one door closes, there's no point of you reopening a door. That door was not meant for you. So you walk away and you go to a different door, which comes into the Sun card to the Nine of Cups. You walked away. You're like, all right, fine. If this is how it's gonna be, then I'm just gonna go to another door. Whatever door that's gonna be is right there for you guys. So Sun card, Nine of Cups is a better door waiting for you guys. And it's going to be much more brighter, much more freedom, much more happiness, much more lavishness as well with the Nine of Cups to the Sun card. And I'd say that this is pretty good. The fact that you guys went from the Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. It's like you guys are going to come to the realization and say, you know what, I made the right decision by leaving that door closed and moving towards something that's going to be better for you guys, right? And this person's like really feeling it at the moment with the Ten of Swords. Like they look like they're getting all the way messed up. Like mentally, they know that when they had hurt you and that you had to choose yourselves and walk away, this person end up immediately getting the 10 swords automatically. It's like a karma. I'm getting a lot of karma energy and a lot of karma readings for you guys, and that's because we're talking about Saturn. Saturn energy is going to be really hurting a lot of people out here. You know, just being selfish and only thinking about yourself is going to obviously get you karma when you're doing it in a malicious way and when you're doing it at the expense of someone else's feelings, right? So the Ten of Swords, like you guys have gained so much wisdom from a lot of people who have caused you so much pain, sadness, tears, you guys laying in your bed crying, loneliness, like you've gained so much wisdom for that from all those experiences, which is why you guys have no problem walking away from anything and literally learning detachment, emotional detachment. It's like you know exactly when to cut things off and knowing when to detach yourself from any situation. So it's like, oh well, you left, okay, you guys move on, right? And with the shadow self to the Three of Wands, like this person is really feeling it at the moment. They feel stuck, they feel trapped, they don't know what to do. They have also they have like a lot of work that they have to do on themselves, but they're not. I'm so tired. But they're absolutely avoiding it. They're avoiding from doing the work for themselves. Like this person has to face their shadow self. They have to face their shadow self. Like they have to go through that process. And sometimes these shadow self experiences, no one's going to be able to come and help you with that unless you take initiative and leadership of your own life and then deal with it, right? It's the Three of Wands. You're going to have to do the shadow self work eventually, whether you like it or not, because this person here, but this could be you guys too, Virgos, you know, but I'm reading it as if you guys are over here and this person is the one that's going to be feeling the shadow self. So a lot of you guys are going to have to do the shadow work, and or the person you guys were dealing with has to do the shadow work, because there's obviously stuck energy in their system with the chariot. They have to move forward. You got to move forward. Anyway, the trauma that this person is holding in, it's it's of the Ten of Swords. It's like some of you guys and the person you guys, it's like all the pain that they have endured within like the last 10 years, especially within the last year, is suppressed. You have to learn to let it go, forgive, release, let it go. You know, when you learn to accept that shit happens and you don't call judgment on anybody, it's like, okay, well, you did what you did. I ain't calling judgment on you, but I rightfully so am allowed to think about myself and move forward. And it's sometimes people will consider it to be selfish, but I don't think it's selfish when you decide to put your mental health first, when you put your well-being first, and when you put you first, learning to know and to say, no, I deserve this. I deserve to be loved with genuinity and sincerity. And I'm not going to allow me to repeat the exact same experience that caused you so much pain. So you need to go to the shadow side for the shadow side and really really stem and get to the bottom of it and do the work. Somebody here doesn't want to do the work, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, but you have to. And there's no running away from this one, because when Spirit and the angels say, nope, it's time to do that work, and you want to avoid it, it's still going to be waiting for you. Three of Wands, right? And in the end, obviously, this person is going to want to come back towards you guys. You guys have done a lot of work on yourselves. Like you, Virgos, you guys have done a lot of work on yourselves. And now it's so much more easier for you to go with the flow, with the energy, to keep moving, to keep going. I see a lot of traveling energy here as well, which is going to put you guys in a very great opportunity. And this is like a presentation, but I mean, this is going to bring you guys a great opportunity to continuously move forward no matter what. Like things are going to start picking up a lot more faster for you guys with a Chariot card to the Eight of Wands. And including with the 1 to the 8, that's 9 wands coming for you guys, meaning that you guys don't need to give up on yourselves. Do not, out of all things in life, just don't give up on yourselves. Fight for yourself. You are your survival. You are your warrior. You are your... the way you function is you. Everything about you, why you're here, is because of you. You are the one that's going to make it to the end. You are the one that's going to have to pat yourselves on the back sometimes and say to yourselves that you're proud of yourselves. You are the ones that are going to have to push to continuously move forward. No one, people are selfish out here, Virgos. Believe me, you think people are going to push you to motivate you to sit there and tell you, hey, this is how you do it? They're not going to, because nobody's going to want to see you win. They're not. People are not going to want to see you win. There's people out here who literally cry when you win, when you get your happiness. Be around people who are clapping for you. Be around people who are going to motivate you. Be around people who have the mindset of success. That that they sit and they be around successful people. Don't be around people who are wishing your downfall, right? You guys got to get away from people like that, especially people who are not willing to make the changes for themselves. It's time for you guys to move forward. Chariot card, 8 of Wands. And in the end, it's like things are going to be picking up so much more faster for you guys that you guys are not even going to be looking back at this person at all. Like they're obviously in their feelings. They're sad. They're hurt. They're thinking a lot. They're like, damn, I can't believe what the things that I did, the things that I said, the things I didn't say. Like I'm sad, I'm hurt. 4 of Cups. They go from the 4 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. They're like, they want to reach out to you, but then they're like, they knock over that cup and they're like, forget it. I'm not going to do anything anymore, because they're self-pitying themselves. They pity themselves. They wish they can be the big man or the big woman that they need to be for themselves, so that way they can be there for you. And they cannot do that, because when you're in a position where you want to call victim on yourself all the time and blame and say, I feel bad and I did this and I did that, but you don't want to find the solution to any situation, then you always find yourself stuck in limbo. Always find yourself not being able to make a decision. Always find yourselves not being able to move forward or progress in life. These things are going to keep you so stuck that you'll find yourself being 50 years old one day, and you're going to wish that you just made a decision and made a move and did what you needed to do at that time when you needed to do that for yourself, right? So with the with the 7 of Pentacles, this person's definitely thinking a lot, and they obviously want to reach out to you, and they feel bad that they obviously rejected you, but in the end, this is something that they're going to have to live with the 5 of Cups, because even though they're thinking a lot about you and contemplating and wondering, should I, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, step forward, they want to reach out to you, but then in the end, in their feelings, they're like, no, they're not going to want nothing to do with you, right? This is how they feel. They feel like you want nothing to do with them. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they obviously feel stuck. They don't know what to do. It's the Two of Swords. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to say. They don't know how they feel. All they know is that they feel mentally unstable. They are hurting, obviously, because they're not talking to you. And they wouldn't even know how to come towards you anyway. Neither ones. They don't have that fight in them anymore. They don't have that passion in them. They feel like they're struggling, right? And it's the Five of Wands to the Four of Wands. They go from the 5 to the 4. So it's like they know that they need to come in properly to bring this reunion between the two of you guys. But then at the same time, maybe this person has seen you or watched you or stalked you, and they saw that you're living your best life, Four of Wands, so they obviously don't want to come in and disturb you, right? It's the Four of Wands to the Five of Wands. Like, they're sitting there struggling. They're fighting with everybody. Should I? Should I not? Should I? If you're going to sit there and try and get everyone's advice and opinion, then don't expect yourself to ever make a move. Because if you are moving on other people's thoughts and judgments and opinions, and you can't call that for yourself, then it's continue to struggle. It is what it is. Five of Wands, Four of Wands. They see that you're happy, that you're getting all your desires, that you're at peace, you're doing your thing. And this person's feeling really, really messed up. The Five of Wands, the Knight of Wands, they're sitting there fighting with everyone. They're talking crap to. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. They don't know what direction to go into. They're mentally unstable. They're not talking to you. They're not talking to anybody. And then when people talk to them, they yell at them. They're cussing at them. They're not happy right now. And they're just going within. Virgo energy. This could be you too. Or another Virgo you guys are dealing with. But, this person's going within. They've been really thinking a lot about how you got this. So this one here, they feel like it was so easy for you to just leave. I guess this person may have thought that you guys were gonna like come back and be like, no, don't leave me, I beg you. Like, you didn't do that. You guys said, oh, broop, broop, bye, 8 of Cups, right? And that's all you guys did. You just walked away in peace. You're like, oh, I guess this door doesn't belong to me. I'm finna go over there. And that's what you guys did. And the one door closes, another door opens, literally. And that's like the saying for this reading. One door closes, another door opens. Like the Moon, the 5, the 10 of Wands, that's nothing but stress, burden, fear, illusions, not feeling good, feeling unworthy. Like, this person didn't make you feel good at all. And then you're like, all right, I'm finna dip. And you dipped. And then you went to and another door opened for you, and it brought you everything that you ever wanted. Because the thing with you guys is that you've mastered emotional detachment. You don't attach yourselves with, you guys would be the type of people that would be like, you guys get obsessed with somebody so quickly. But then you're like, oh, it's not working out. I guess I'm finna go through this door over here. And that's incredible for you guys, a lot of people lack that. And that's something that you guys do it very, very well. And you do it like you mastered it. So this person with the Hermit to the Six of Swords, they feel like they're looking back. They're looking back and wondering, like, how come you never went back to them? How come you never fought for them? How come you never chased for them? They did what they did, and you said, deuces, I'm out, Six of Swords, and you left. I guess they thought that you guys were going to make it difficult for this person, but you said, all right, I'm finna jump back in my little boat over here. I'm gonna paddle my way out, and that's what you guys did. You paddled your way out, because realistically speaking, the last thing you guys are gonna want to do is allow anyone's negativity to enter into your ship. The ship will only go down when the water's coming out. And because you don't allow water to come into your ship is never going to plummet, right? So you're going to keep moving. So what this person thought that they could do was they thought that they can hit you with all these swords, and they thought that they're going to rush your ship, and they're going to mess with your boat and mess with whatever that you got going on in your life. But you're like, all right, if I take these swords out, my boat's not going to work properly. So, I'm going to leave these swords in. I'm going to grab my paddle, and I'm going to keep it moving and get to my next destination, Six of Swords. So you guys made a move and kept going. And it was a decision, obviously, to continue to keep this relationship going or to make a move. But then in the end, you guys said, nope, I'm going to pour this cup out. I don't want it. It doesn't do well for you. It doesn't satisfy you in a way where, emotionally speaking, it doesn't satisfy you. You have to think about it for a second to make that decision. But then in the end, you said, all right, I'm gonna let it go. And that's what you guys did with the Star card. You chose to let this go, Star energy, and you called it, you'll take the loss and good riddance, right? There's an emperor here who's seeing you, and they have a lot of love that they would want to give you as well. They haven't made the move yet right now with the Fool card to come towards you, but it looks like they are eventually going to with the Emperor card. They're just holding back their position. Like, they're not really trying to rush anything, but eventually they're going to see that they're going to have to come in and fight for this connection. Ten of Pentacles, the Fool in reverse. So they haven't done it yet. Right now, they're just looking at you because they see you as the Ace of Cups. You are the Ace of Cups. That's you. And they see that you're very loving. You have unconditional love. You have more love than anything in the world to offer. And this person is seeing that. So they're not saying anything to you right now, but they are watching you from how I'm seeing this. So they're not making a move just yet, but they are going to come in eventually, and they're going to fight for this connection with the Nine of Wands. So they are coming towards you. That Nine of Wands is this person coming towards you. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, heavy, and a Taurus as well, and a Libra. But they're going to be coming towards you guys. This person does want to have a family one day. But in the end, this one here... they're going to try and come back towards you, but you're so much more stronger and so much more beautiful and handsome more than ever. And they know that they have to make this offer towards you, more so apologize to you guys for how they mistreated you. And when they reach out to you with the Page of Cups, a lot of you guys are just going to be like, yeah, and like, you guys are going to be putting on like your ice. What is that? It's so funny because it looks like a cup, but at the same time, it looks like she's putting on her lipstick. Like, she's putting on her lipstick. She's like, yeah, really? You're apologizing to me? After what exactly? Like, what are you apologizing after what? Like, God knows how long this person may have been gone out of the picture, but it would have been enough to the point where this Queen of Cups is like, yeah, I'm learning to self-love and take care of myself. Queen of Cups, the Strength card, like, you're so strong and you're very loving and forgiving, which is very nice about you because it's the Strength card to the Queen of Cups. You guys are very forgiving, so you probably most likely will forgive this person because you're not going to lower your energy down to be like, no, I don't like you, apathy, So you're not going to be like that. You're going to raise your vibration, and then it's the Two of Pentacles. Now they're unstable. Because you guys are so unpredictable with the things that you guys say and the things that you guys do, you guys come off as very nonchalant, King of Pentacles. But in the end, Virgos, this person's obviously going to want to work the relationship out with the Justice card and come towards you and reach out to you and speak to you and let you know what's going on. You Virgos are going to have to make a decision on who it is you guys are going to end up wanting to choose to. I do believe there's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who is indecisive right now about two people. They're like looking at the pentacle, like, what do they choose to do? They have one pentacle, but the one pentacle that they have to make a decision on who it is they're going to want to give it to. They're going back and forth. Somebody here might be dealing with two people. One could be a baby mother, and while the other one could be just like this very loving, cutie, patootie girl here or man here. But they're going to come up with an idea with the Page of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles to find out who exactly it is that they want to be with. But as of right now, they are looking within with the King of Pentacles and looking at that pentacle there on who it is that they want to make the offer to. But they do need to figure this out because you can't keep balancing out both parties. You have to actually remove one so that way you can get the Ace of Pentacles, right? So choose wisely with the Three of Cups because this is definitely a three-party situation. Temperance card and the Ten of Cups. I do also believe that there's going to be some sort of function or some sort of family party or some sort of gathering I see with your friends that's coming in for you guys. They're saying do not drink so much. Temperance card. Like, be normal. Like, don't, take care of yourselves properly. Ten of Cups. Like, don't drink excessively with the Temperance card. But this three-party situation is obviously stressing a lot of people out. It seems like everybody knows that they're in a three-party situation here, but the one person is going to end up choosing themselves with the Nine of Pentacles because God, it looks like he's going to end up revealing some sort of truth from this. And this one here, they don't know what to do. Yeah, you guys are going to come to the realization what's really going on, and you guys are going to come and say to yourselves, like, you know what? I can kind of sense that I'm in a three-party situation because something doesn't feel right. Nine of Swords, you're choosing yourselves. Nine of Pentacles, God and the angels are going to guide you and show you that you guys have been placed in a three-party situation. They're literally going to show you. The angels are working behind the scenes as of right now. Because you guys are so highly protected and divinely guided, angels are not going to let you just continuously to move into a situation with somebody that's not doing well by you. So God and the angels are going to reveal themselves to you to show you that you were placed in a three-party situation and you guys have been having the hinge that maybe something's wrong. And in the end, you're going to be like, damn, now you're realizing it, right? Two of Wands, you realize what's going on. Now you're defending yourself, you're setting yourself some boundaries, and the Hangman. That's why. Whenever you're like, where are you? What are you doing? And they're not responding back to you, it's like you know exactly what's going on because you've been there before. When you're inconsistent, what are you doing, Virgos? Let's really be real. When you're inconsistent, we're all angels out here. Okay, please. All right. So when you're being inconsistent, what are you doing? So obviously the person you guys are dealing with, when they're inconsistent, what are they doing? They're messing around. And you guys know that. Nine of Swords, it's not like you're dumb. You're not dumb, Virgos. You're very smart. You're wise. You've been here how many times before with how many people who have sat there and hurt you left, right, and center. And you loved every one of them, but they never treated you the way that you deserve to be treated. Seven of Wands, it's time for you guys to defend yourself. Two of Wands, move on if you guys need to. If you have to look back one more time, go for it. Look back one more time. But then you guys need to understand, it's payback now. Now it's time for payback, and it's karma, and karma's really coming in. And in the end, your karma, because this is going to be for you, because when they're receiving their karma, your karma is going to be looking much more brighter. Six of Wands. You're like, oh, ha, ha, ha. I knew this day was going to come. I'm the Six of Wands. I'm sitting on my high horse. I got the wreath. I got the flowers. It's not so green on the other side sometimes. The grass wasn't greener on the other side for this person. And when they made the decision to think that it was okay to give to you and give to this other person, yeah, they're definitely losing. You guys are the ones that they lost you. You were the one that got away. Because in the end, they couldn't choose who it is that they had more love for. They're sitting there looking at their pentacle. Okay, continue to polish your pentacle and continue to look at your pentacle because somebody here is about to find out some shit. And when you're dealing with somebody who's anointed and who's very loved and protected, oh, God and the angels are going to make sure that they literally expose you. They will. When you're connected to nature and spirit with the Nine of Pentacles to the World card, everything in this world talks. Every tree talks, plants talk, the water talks. When you sit down in nature for a moment, it's going to talk to you and it's going to show you who's being good and who's being bad to you. And when you're stuck in a three-party situation like this, where your partner is doing some conniving crap onto you, believe me, the universe will literally talk to you and tell you what people are doing out here with that World card. And when you're connected to the Nine of Pentacles in this type of way, oh, absolutely. You will see that this person was giving to you and other people. So they're going to get their karma for it. And you're going to have front row seats to their karma. This person looks like they're going to reach out to you and talk to you and tell you something. And you're going to be like, damn, you're going through all that crap. Ooh, right? Like you got to pay up for it. I'm telling you, you guys are going to have front row seats. Look at this. Look, and they're going to try to come running back towards you, but they're going to have to go through their karma first. Like whatever they did onto you, it's hitting them. It's hitting them so badly. You're going to get your karma because you did what you did, and then you thought that you can just come back into this person's life thinking that you're going to be able to just re-enter in their life as if everything was okay. So they're going to be very cautious with how they reach back out to you guys again. Knight of Pentacles. But you guys have front row seats to this person's karma. So you're going to watch this person's karma go down. Like they're going to get hurt. They're going to have to because they tried to humiliate you by maybe talking to other people or talking down on you to other people. They thought that they was smart to do something so stupid. So in the end, you guys walk away. You're moving on with your life. They lost you. They're not going to be able to get you guys back. They can try to, but I don't believe they're going to be able to because their karma is going to be so heavy that they're going to have to keep up with that. Like they have karmic debt that they have to pay for, and you guys got grab your popcorn, is you know what I mean? Like grab your popcorn because you guys got front row seats to this person's karma, and they got karmic debt that they got to pay for. Six of Pentacles, the karma card, the Five of Swords, everything is coming back onto them. Everything is being sent back to them. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords. Yeah, you got exposed. It is what it is. Ace of Swords, an extra sword is coming in for this person for what they've done to you. Yep. Because when you're sitting there as the Hierophant to the High Priestess, and you guys are divinely guided and divinely protected, you guys are always going to be able to be victorious. Six of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. You're cautious with everything that it is that you do. You're so beautiful, so handsome, so mysterious. You're so secretive. You're the keeper of secrets. You know everything before anything ever ends up prevailing. Whether you choose to speak about it or not, I do believe as the High Priestess that you guys are, even if you guys are into the whole spiritual stuff and whatever the case is, you only reveal what you need to reveal. But like, there's a lot of treacherous shit out here, and you guys can pick up on it. But you guys don't say a whole lot about it either, because a high priestess is not going to expose every single download that they receive. A high priestess is not going to sit there and be like, oh, this is going to happen on this day and that's going to happen on that day. A high priestess knows. They know, but that doesn't mean that they have to say everything. They don't say everything at all. That's why you guys carry yourself so well with the night energy, because you know exactly how to utilize your priestess energy. There is a hierophant there, a high priest here, right? And this could be also a spiritual worker who went behind your back. Whether you're aware of it or not, it doesn't matter. The point is that you are ahead of them. You're ahead of this person. You're ahead of this person because this person here works with darker shit, while you guys are ones that work with lighter stuff. You're the light, and this person is the dark. You know, the yin and the yang. But the problem in this situation is that this person thought that they can take from you, steal from you, hurt you, harm you, right? It's the Five of Swords. It's very bad. Like, this person's spirit guides are really not impressed with how they decide to treat you, especially when you go up against like your own. You know, when you're a high priest or a high priestess, it's like you guys are family. You're family. How are you doing magic and causing problems on the same DNA, on the same bloodline? How are you guys doing that? It doesn't make sense. Seeing priestesses and priests going up against each other, what are you doing? Like, what exactly are you doing out here? Instead of you attacking each other for whatever reason, you guys should be connecting with each other, because nothing is more powerful than a priest and a priestess connecting their energy together and saying, okay, let's do it this way. But when you want to go out of your way as a priest to the Seven of Swords, the Karma card, the Six of Swords, like, you got your shit all the way wrong. Like, I don't know. You know, you got your crap wrong. You should be finding priestesses and other priests to be around, to learn from. Because I'm pretty sure back in the days when y'all be working in them temples, being a priestess and a priest, you guys were all like butting up with each other, and you guys were probably brethrens. So I'm not understanding why the priestesses and the priests are sitting here attacking each other. It doesn't make sense. It's like you got it all wrong. You not only did you get it wrong, but you're backwards. Your soul is backwards. You really did mess up this time around in this lifetime. You messed up. You did wrong. You did wrong. And this high priestess here, they come in with a lot of genuinity. They're very loving. They're kind. They're caring. They're respected. They move with cautious. Their genuinity with the Knight of Pentacles is that they're very skilled at the things that they do. They're definitely warriors. I get warrior energy off of the priestess energy, but then I get so much coward energy off of the high priest. And the high priest is getting so all the way messed up. Like, you got karmic debt now that you have to pay just for hurting this high priestess. Like, what did you do? And that sword is coming in. And I do believe that the priest, he knows exactly that you're very much so highly protected. The priest is finally realizing that. So just because someone is divinely protected, that doesn't give you the right to just... That was a lesson for you, priest, to understand how karma works, and that just because you carry the energy of a priest or a priestess and you sit there and you want to do harm onto people, that's still a debt in your name. Like, this is karmic debt. You have to pay up for that, because your spirit guides and your ancestors are really disappointed with what you've done, and they're going to show you the way that you were wrong for doing these things to this priestess. You were wrong. You sat there and you worked and you tried to find a way with the Three of Swords, and then in the end, you're going to get absolutely heartbroken. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you did wrong. You did wrong on somebody who is very loving and very kind and very caring. Somebody that you most likely could have ended up in a relationship with or a friendship with or work with, Three of Pentacles, but you decided to go out of your way and literally harm this priestess. But the difference between this priestess and this priest is that this priestess, I could say, is a little bit better than you. Yes, she is. She is better. Or this priest is better than this whatever. Because this one doesn't here work out of hatefulness. They don't work out of darkness. They don't work out of any of that dark shit. They work out of love energy. And this priest here was so deceptive and such a snake and such a liar and so manipulative and so selfish and so jealous. You carried the same energy. What are you jealous of? Oh, because you didn't find yourself, you thought everything was supposed to be dark, dark, dark. No, this is not how life is. When you're connected to spirituality, you're supposed to learn to love. That's the whole point. We are on one consciousness. We are learning to transcend. We're learning to ascend. The earth is energetically parting, 3D, 5D. We have to figure these things out for our souls. And then you thought that the best thing for you to do was to go up against a high priestess to try and take them down. You can't take down somebody who is already connected to divination. You're getting your karma. You got to pay up your karma for what you've done. And I don't believe this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is all that happy with what they've done to you. I think that I absolutely 100% know that them hurting you and attacking you has absolutely hurt them. And even though they might be sitting back acting like they're all good, they're not good. I'm telling you, they're not good, because they care about you. They're learning to love you. They obviously want to come towards you and talk to you and reach out to you. But obviously you guys are like doing your own thing as the Page of Pentacles. Like, you guys are able to jump into anything that you guys want to, because you're the priestess. You can do whatever you want. You want to be a page, you can be a page. You want to be the empress, you can be the empress. You know exactly how to utilize your energy. Everyone is going to get you accordingly because of the fact that you're the priestess. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? You guys act accordingly on every individual that enters into your life because you already know. You're the priestess. You already know. You know everything. You know what everyone's energy is. You know what who's doing what and who's doing who and who's doing what the fuck, whatever the fuck what. You guys know all these things, right? It's the Page of Pentacles, the Magician card. Like, you guys are super powerful, super strong, very loving. This person obviously wants to come towards you guys. Yeah, I can see you guys talking to them, but in the end, it's like it's an end, you know? Like, this person has to definitely change with their consciousness and their spiritual self and the way that they view love. They're absolutely heartbroken for what they've done. They sit there and they watch you all damn day and they find you to be so beautiful and they feel like they have this great connection with you. Yeah, obviously this person wants to come towards you, but they're so messed up with the Eight of Swords. They're stuck in their head and they can't get the fact of what they did to you in the past out of their mind. They're like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I actually tried to do this to this person. Like, they're loving, they're kind, they're caring, they're compassionate, they're funny, they joke, they're a fighter, they're a warrior. Like what were they thinking? Like, they were really thinking not well. And they just feel really blocked at the moment with the Four of Pentacles because they obviously have feelings for you. They are loving you. They're watching you. They're stalking you. They're keeping an eye on you. They find you to be somebody who's very beautiful, somebody who knows their worth, their power, their strength. And they obviously want to come in with that communication while you guys are sitting there as the Queen of Pentacles. What's your move? That's really what that energy is. What's the move? And I don't think this person's expecting the Tower card to come in. Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords energy. There's going to be a Gemini, Libra. There's too many women here, but there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You need to fall back. I'm picking up on a Libra for the Gemini, Libra. For the Queen of Swords, I'm picking up a Libra. You need to fall back. You guys, you got some shit happening in your life right now. It's probably that you rest and retreat and you mind your own business for the next little while, because I don't think you really know what's really coming in for you with the Tower card. And this Queen of Pentacles is going to watch the Libra get destroyed. And your spirit guides, Virgos, are not playing at all about you. That anybody comes in towards you to hurt you, harm you, attack you, disrespect you, betray you, talk bad about you, they're coming in. That Tower's falling in on a Queen of Swords, Libra energy, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I am picking up heavy on the Libra because they've been coming in heavily on your energy for the last couple of days. And you guys don't need to get up and you don't need to do anything at all. Make sure you guys sit pretty in your throne there. You're divinely guided and you're divinely protected at the same time. You guys don't need to do nothing. Just sit back and watch, because from what I'm seeing, seeing here, you guys are going to watch that tower. And because the tower is blowing on the Queen of Swords, that you guys are going to watch this tower come in for her. She has no idea what's coming for her, but she is going to have to fall back and leave you alone if she was attacking you with the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Wands. Somebody here is attacking you guys, Virgos, because they feel like you're too powerful, you're too strong, and they want to get you out of your element. But they're saying, like, you just stay grounded. You don't get up. You don't do nothing, because their spirit and the angels and God is going to handle it, and they're going to bring that tower in on this person. They have no idea what's coming for them. You want to see shit turn around? Turn around and see what's coming for you, and then you're going to end up saying no. Four of Swords. You're going to be cautious. You're going to be so exhausted. What does flabbergasted mean? Okay? So this Queen of Swords thinks that nothing's going to end up happening to them for what they may have done to you. But if they turn around, that tower is coming in for them. And then the moment that tower comes for them, they're going to have to fall back and leave you alone. Thanks, cuties. Bye.